Today I want to talk about chronic stress versus acute stress. This idea came about to me from the book Own Your Day, Own Your Life by Aubrey Marcus, one of my, definitely my personal favorite mentors when it comes to just setting the tone with your lifestyle and habits. And so basically the idea goes on about how when you have chronic stress, which is something we're all going to go through, and obviously the idea of being chronic, it's ongoing, and it seems probably at the time where you can't stop it, so you can't actually put a little gap in between of the chronic stress, although you can do that with acute stress. So acute stress comes in the form of a sort of shock to the system, to the whole body, in that it will reset the chronic stress and give you enough time to recover and basically find a different way to obviously deal with your stress, which you have good stress, structural stress, which is part of life, and then you have obviously the crippling stress, which I guess is experienced quite a bit more with everyone. But back to the acute stress. So with the acute stress, we're obviously looking at good forms, positive forms of acute stress. And the first one I would say would be a workout. So a workout is in a form of acute stress where you're going to get a nice dose of stress to the mind and body, and that's going to obviously snap you out of everything else that you're currently going through. My next one is my favorite one. I think this is the one actually Aubrey goes on about in his book, is cold shower. So exposure to the cold, going for a cold dump, cold plunge, as you can imagine. So it's going to be extremely uncomfortable. So the first, I think it's maybe 3 to 5 seconds, your whole body, everything in your body, your mind even, is going to start screaming and saying, oh shit, you can't do this, you have to get out. And if you push through that little comfort zone and you go on to the next stage of sitting there for minutes, you've just reset it. And to me, I feel brand new. Like I literally do. I feel mentally, physically, and metaphorically completely new once I've done that, and I just feel like I've just resetted my whole system, whole body. So that's another form of acute stress, and again, my personal favorite there. So what other forms are there? So anything that's obviously sharp and meaningful. I believe you could say meditation. I don't really like to go into that too much. Breathing. So breathing would be another one. When I say breathing, it can't be obviously the deep, slow breathing, because it needs to be a stress. So more towards Wim Hof, his power breaths. You want to look into that. I can quickly just explain that. So you do 30 half in breaths, so breathing in halfway. On the exhale, don't breathe all the way out. You're only going to breathe halfway out. You just want to breathe all the way in, actually. Then you want to exhale completely and hold that out as long as you can. And then you want to inhale completely, hold that as long as you can, and then a few normal breaths, and then go through it again. Try and do 2-3 cycles of that, and that is how you get that as well. So that's going to create different stresses, positive stresses to the body. What else is there? So it's breathing, cold, working out, probably obviously the heat. So working with the elements, hot and cold. So maybe even a hot bath or shower. I like to go from extremely hot to deep plunge into my little bath there. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So that's the whole idea behind that. Dealing with chronic stress with acute stress. Thank you for joining me in today's workout. If you did like the video, then please do like it and also subscribe to see more in the future. And I will see you in the next one. Cheers.